Also, just like to give you guys a little info, because I know you keep hearing and everybody's saying different things. The way Umbrella works, it's like a phone book for the internet, so it knows that like Facebook.com is this series of numbers. So if you accidentally go on your phone and you type in Facebonk, and it looks like Facebook's screen, and like you log in, you give them your login information thinking it's Facebook,
Yeah.
Umbrella would block that.
Wow.
And if something does make its way into your network, Umbrella stops them from selling anything.
Hi, Matt.
Hey.
Mark Dyer, Carousel Industries. Nice to meet you.
Cam Murphy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mind if we take a seat?
Sure.
All right, thank you so much.
So how you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm not bad. Any plans for the weekend?
Just here.
Yeah, oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it's my one weekend per month that I work here.
Yeah, you gotta put in the time though to get things done, I guess.
So I know your time is very valuable, so we still have 10 minutes for today's meeting, right? Or 12?
12.
12? All right, that's perfect. And just in case we do run overtime, we have our business cards right here. So if you ever want to reach out to us, feel free.
Yeah, and if you have any problems after this meeting, if you miss anything or any clarification, please reach out.
Thanks. And do you mind if we take some notes?
Sure, please do.
All right, perfect. Thank you. And so I actually made a little quick agenda for today's meeting. Mind if I just run that through with you? Okay, perfect. So I just want to go over what's going on now with New Day Pharmaceuticals, where you guys want to end up, and then if Carousel Industries has any solutions to solve your issues. Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right, perfect. Would anyone else benefit from sitting in on today's meeting?
For now, it's just going to be me. I'll be speaking for the team, but moving forward, if we make any kind of decision, it's going to be the VP of IT and the CISO as well.
Okay, and what are their names?
That's going to be Mike Reffett
Okay.
and Sherry Rao.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. And so I talked to Bobby a little bit before at the concert. I'm guessing your time frame is yesterday. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
All right, perfect. And so we did talk a little bit about the concert, but I just want to go over like a little more in depth with you. So does that sound good with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, perfect. So what is currently going on at New Day Pharmaceuticals, just like day to day and the big scope of things?
Let's start with the big scope, and I'll work my way down.
Perfect.
So we're in a period of growth. We've been trying to open 15 to 20 locations per year.
Oh, that's great.
We've been doing that for about 3 or 4 years now. This is the first year that we're going to be unable to meet that benchmark.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Day to day, I focus more on innovation. I have a team of 10.
Okay.
We focus on innovation, development, making sure that every kind of technology solution that we put in place at any of our branches makes us money. Make sure that everything's profitable.
Absolutely. All right, and more about the day-to-day. How has that been since I heard Bobby talked a little bit about the WannaCry virus?
Yeah, so since we're expected to focus more on innovation, development, I've been trying to make sure that everything in our environment is moving down that path. Unfortunately, since the WannaCry hit a few months ago, we've been unable to move on that same path. My team's been focusing more on security lately than doing what they're actually hired to do.
Okay, so what I'm getting right now is most likely your biggest pain points for you and your team is just the amount of time and resources you have available. It's very scarce and you have to focus so much on not your main task, right? You want to focus on innovation and everything, but you have to focus on security, right?
Yeah.
And also in the big scope of things, it's expansion is the biggest issue today.
Yeah, we're looking to continue expanding. We definitely had the budget before, and since the WannaCry hit, that budget's gone 100% to security.
I'm so sorry about that. Are there any more like concerns that we should know about before we try to figure out a good solution for you?
I think that the main things that we're going to be concerned about is that we just implemented some new Cisco hardware.
Okay.
And we have ASAs, we have Cisco ICE. We're not looking to move away from that at all. At this point, it's working 100% for us. We are kind of checking behind it a little bit more, just hoping that we don't get hit by the WannaCry virus again. But we're definitely looking to keep in line with those solutions. And as a result, if we add anything in, we're not looking to spend too much money or take too much time. With both of those projects, it took over a year to really get in place.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay, and you said you're using ICE and ASA. Have they been able to help you out with the WannaCry virus at all in any way?
So for the WannaCry virus itself, we had to kind of go in manually and refresh our network.
Okay.
So we handled that in-house. As a result of it, we got the ICE and the ASAs. They've helped keep different threats that we had following at Bay, but we haven't had anything of the same magnitude since.
Okay, and so do you feel like you could benefit from some additional security because of that?
Yeah, I think security is the kind of thing you can't have too much.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of finding the right fit.
Okay, and do you have any like main concerns about going forward and maybe getting some new software?
Just like I said, price and time.
Price and time? Okay.
Price, time, and the proper fit.
Okay, so I just kind of want to recap a little bit. You said you were trying to grow about 15 to 20 locations per year, and this is actually the first year you are unable to do that. You have a team of 10, which is very innovative, and you're trying to keep staying innovative. You're hit with the WannaCry virus, and time and resources are your kind of biggest concerns right now, and you're also worried about the price. And you're currently using ICE and ASA. Did I cover everything?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, perfect. So, Carousel Industries, we're one of the top technology industries. We use innovative and integratable technology to kind of give our customers the best possible experience. We also offer things like 24/7 customer support, which allows our customers to have any problems. So just say you were hit with another virus, we'd be there for you any day of the week, any time of the year. So even if it's Christmas, we understand that times are of the essence, and really, even if it's Christmas, you gotta fix this problem right away. So of everything I've heard, I think that Cisco Umbrella would be the best fit for you. And what that is, it's a cloud-based software that's fully integratable with your other programs like ICE and ASA, and it's another added layer of protection where it is proactive rather than reactive. So this means, think of like an umbrella. If you have it above your head, if it's raining, it's going to protect anything from coming in, where you still have like added layer of clothing underneath you, like ICE and ASA.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, so have you ever heard of Umbrella or Carousel Industries before this?
I've heard of Carousel kind of in passing, and for Umbrella, I've never heard of it, but I'm really familiar with Cisco's product line. So if you give me a little bit of information on both, that would be great.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so the product line is, like I said, it was fully integratable. What we offer is the 24/7 customer support, which is, we find a lot of our customers in the past, that's the most beneficial thing, because they are able to work with us and we can work with them, and any problems they might have, we're there for them, and that's probably one of the biggest points they love from our customers.
Yeah, so also we want to cover, so price and time, two biggest issues, right? So time for Cisco Umbrella to get installed, it actually only takes 20 to 30 minutes to install all across your entire network, and it's also cloud-based, so when you are expanding, it will grow rapidly with you, so you don't need to worry about installing again and again and again. And also price is a big issue. How many, so you said your team is about 10 people, right? And would you value your team's time at like maybe $35, $40 an hour? Would that be a fair estimate?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, and so with 10 people, and how much overtime would you say that each employee works per week?
Ooh, that's tough. It really just depends on the week. On average, I'd say each person probably works an extra 10 to 12 hours per week.
All right, perfect. So if we do all the math, and that's 50 weeks a year, let's say 2 weeks on vacation, that's over $200,000 that you're currently spending on just overtime alone, trying to resolve this issue, when you could be using those valuable resources on security, as well as creating innovations or innovative solutions with obviously a pharmaceutical company. You're always trying to remain competitive, so you want to make sure that you're focusing more on that rather than something as medial as security. And also, you will be able to expand with this because you get to focus more of your resources elsewhere, which is definitely a large thing because the opportunity cost of not being able to expand far exceeds almost anything else.
Okay.
All right, so what are your current thoughts on Umbrella? Do you think that seems like a good fit for you?
I think it sounds like a pretty decent fit. I think my main concern is less on the Cisco side. I'm pretty confident in what they can offer.
Absolutely.
I bought 2 of their very expensive products.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about Carousel handling a healthcare company and a company of our size.
Yeah, absolutely. So Millette West, do you know Millette West?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they actually had the exact same concerns, and what we found with them is that they reduced their security events below 0.05%. That's 1 in 2,000 events compared to what you guys are currently facing, a large decrease. Also, the investigation time will reduce to below 80%. So that means if you're spending an hour trying to figure out a problem, it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes with Carousel. And also, we were just able to expand along with our offline networks. So using the cloud, especially, they are 18,000 users. That is a very large company, just like you guys. So we want to make sure we can fit whatever company size you are, whether you're trying to expand, whether you're staying the same size. We want to help you achieve your goals as well.
Okay, and it says here on the sheet that they're located in Wisconsin. Would
Yes.
you be able to have reach out here as well?
Absolutely. It can go all across the country, even the world, if you decide to expand in that magnitude because it's a cloud-based server.
Okay, great, sounds good to me.
Perfect. So we would like to set you up with a 30-day free trial, and that will really give you the benefit of mitigating the current issues, finding out the viruses that you do have right now. And so if that all sounds great, we'd love to move forward.
So, so with that trial, what does that really entail?
It entails everything. So we'll set it up, we'll come, and like you said, it'll take 20 to 30 minutes over the course of 2 days. We'll set it up, get everything prepared, and you won't have to worry about anything. So at the end of 30 days, if you do have any problems that you might face, you might not want to do work, we're still leaving you with the benefit. You're figuring out the virus that you have, and you'll move on from there.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys get to understand the impact of having our expert team Talos by your side. By having us, we'll be able to solve any issues that you are currently facing. And even if you do not decide to move forward, you will be able to analyze what viruses are being affected for your company, so you can focus in more on those. And I know you're definitely considering a lot of different options. By choosing Carousel just for this free 30-day trial, you get to be protected while you're making that choice. So even if it's not the right fit in the short run, maybe it's the long run, never know. So
Okay, you mentioned Talos, what's that?
So that's our expert team. We have over 30 years of experience with them, and what they do is they answer the phone as soon as possible. They answer every single question that you have. They just really are working alongside with you. We don't take control of your company. We're just guiding you through that the entire way. We're the experts on this, so if you ever need any help, feel free to call us.
All right, that sounds great.
Alright, so you think next Tuesday around 8 a.m. would be good?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
Thank you.
I can start. You guys did a very good job with the flow. It didn't feel awkward. It didn't feel super rehearsed. You guys both knew what you were talking about, and the questions seemed to the right person. If you had something else to add, it didn't feel like you were talking over each other. Very knowledgeable about the software. Good job bringing that up. I mean, it's not like you didn't force it. It came naturally in the conversation, which I thought was great. You didn't feel like you had to use it. You only used it when it was applicable. So good job overall. I don't really have any points of negative feedback.
I agree with her. I think it went really well. You guys did play off each other really well. And this is just going to be like the mother in me coming out.
Time is up, 3 minutes.
There were a couple of yups that came in there instead of like yes. And I know that's such
Okay.
a minor thing, but it's the mother in me. Because my
Absolutely,
mother
yeah.
always told me don't say yup. So just to be cognizant of that. But other than that, I think you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, I liked the pace a lot. I like that you guys have like coordinating suits. I think it would be very important in the real world. You know, that's a nice presentation. You guys are both taking notes. You give recap after the discovery questions with real. I love to hear when you recap what they actually said to you. It shows that you really care about what's going on. You know, I thought the best part of it, honestly, was when you were overcoming objections, you used answers from the discovery to identify the objections. So we couldn't object to anything. You were already like, here's what you're going to object to, and it's in your own words. That was awesome. Let me think of anything I could be critical on. The close, a little too rushed. Once you know you got them, just slow down a little bit. Just
Alright.
so, you know, so okay, great, sounds good. Let's get your signature. And nice deep breath there, and you guys will be golden.
Yeah, I did have one thing at the beginning I realized I wrote down. At the very beginning, maybe it's just because you're nervous, but you kept asking permission for like a lot of different things. Like, is it alright if I sit down? Is it alright if I take notes? Is it alright if I ask you about this? Like, once you kind of got the flow, and he was kind of like, yeah, of course, no problem.
Okay.
You can kind of like ease up a little bit because you knew he was gonna be a little bit more.
Yeah.
He wasn't like a stickler, like sure you can sit or like.
Yeah, and that's just like a real world thing.
Right.
versus
Yeah, our
saying-
professor
Exactly.
says
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but like, it
Are you in
seems like
Boris
a-
class?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yep, I can tell.
And it's only because he like the way you can read off him, but again, that's a nitpicky thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
You guys did great.
We have had judges in the past that are just like, why didn't you like ask for this? Like, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it's because once somebody does do it, it's such like a stark difference, but it's like Brian people all the time and everyone's asking for everything. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We're technically at a
Thank you
minute
so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Great job,
Have a great
guys.
day.
So sorry.
Alright, Alex,
Can you
one
read
of the
this?
rooms
Oh, sure.
downstairs are ready to go.
Sorry.
Great, how are your rooms?